Hey, I'm back filming what I'm going to be bringing on the trail. Dun dun dun! What you've all been waiting for the past however long it took you to click on the second video. Anyway, what am I going to be bringing? Well, obviously, I'm going to be wearing what I have on right here. This is going to be my main base layer clothing. I've got my hat here. I think it's my Sprint. And Kettle Mountain shirt. I love this thing. It's got plenty of little snags on it. Yay for selling. Also, I love these shorts. They're from Combat Dinosaurs. I know Am I going to be attracting a lot of bees? Well, maybe. We'll see. Most likely, these shorts are going to be ripped up in the first 40 miles anyway. I'm just going to replace them. Also, fanny pack. I don't typically wear fanny packs. I don't think people typically wear fanny packs in general, but I wanted something, just in case I have to go into a gas station, put all my junk. It's going to be my man purse. Got a lot of little snacks in here, drink mixes, a Sharpie, a pen. I'll keep my headphones in there too. That's it for that. Yeah. Mainly just snack storage for when I'm walking. And for the actual pack itself, landed on Thurston Cackle 55 liter. And great pack. I love it. I did put some, this is seam sealer. I figured, what the hell. It's technically supposed to be waterproof, but, water resistant. From the outside of the pack here, I love these little packs from Hilltop Packs. Stuff sack. I know I have a lot of them. I'm a stuff sack guy. I have a lot of stuff sacks. Trust me. Probably won't be carrying them through the entire trip, but I like bags. What can I say? I'm going to start off the trail with these trusty gloves. Waterproof. They do have a little insulating layer, just in case my hands get a little bit too cold with just these. I do have an inner layer. I love this rain jacket. Versalite, top belt. Light hard gear. Love these pants too. That's it for my rain gear. Am I bringing an umbrella? I was. We're gonna see. If I really get sick of the rain, I'll buy one. I did buy one to begin with, but I just think it would get really annoying. I don't know. So I'm not bringing it right now. In here, this is going to be my poop kit. What do we have inside? Here. Bidet cap. Yes, I'm bringing a bidet. I love my Dude 1000. I'm bringing it out on trail in the form of a bottle cap. I'm bringing some wet wipes too. This Canuck bag. I'm actually going to go in water for my bidet. I'm bringing toilet paper still, just in case there's no water in the bidet. Trowel. That's it for my poop kit. Also, a towel. This is an absorber. It's kind of like a cami for a car. Dries like a sponge, wrings out really well. It's for my tent, really, and to give myself a bath. This absorbs the water in the tent really well. Cork ball, yes, 42. I get knots in my back, knots in my legs. This helps really well. For the water bottles, I'm going to bring 2 water bottles. I've got an Igneous, and I just have a smart water bottle. I do have these little caps on here. They do come in handy, and when they drop, I can at least see them where they land on the ground, just in case I didn't want to lose them. So I got these, a bit of extra weight, but who cares? My dirty water bag, Canuck. Stream end, water goes in here. Water comes out here. Water goes through this. This is the filter, platypus filter. And then into the water bottle. I really don't want to get sick on trail. Being a park ranger, I've seen some pretty unsightly stuff that people will do in campsites, and I'm bringing aqua tabs as well. So, bacteria, this, viruses coming out of into the water with this aqua tab. On the opposite side here, I'm going to be cold soaking. I know. Those of you who know me, I hate cooking. I really hate cooking. And I love eating stuff cold. It doesn't matter. Cup. Ramen noodle in there, whatever. You know, cold soak. With cold water. Ooh, I know. 10 sticks. Garage grown gear. I love these things. Little tent stake pushers. These work really great. Took spoon. Garden insect repellent. We're really scared of ticks out there. Ticks aren't really that common in Colorado, not like the East Coast, so the carton. I've already treated my clothing with permethrin, which is for anyone watching that doesn't know, it's an insect repellent for your clothing. It's technically not supposed to be sprayed on your body directly. So that dried last night. In this little bottle, soap. I am bringing a knee brace. You know, I'm 42, just in case. I'm putting a lot of stress on my knees out there. I want to back up just in case. Alcohol really dries my skin out. So I did get this hypochloric acid, and this is, it's got a few variety of uses. So mainly for my hands. Got these little things at REI. I love these little things. Body Glide here for chafing. Half of this is it's a cream, not for chafing, but for dryness, and like a quarter of it is also chapstick. Multi-uses. This little cream I found on Etsy. Sunlock. That's it for the outside of the pack. I was going back and forth for either a ground sheet or foam pad. Anyway, I settled on Gossamer here, 1/8 foam pad. I know, Tyvek sheet. I was double thinking it. I'm like, Tyvek seems like it's the way to go. We're going with the foam sheet. X-Mid Pro 2 Plus. I love this tent. Being 6'3", I know I needed some space, especially for my for my feet and my head. And this thing, it is humongous. Granted, getting out on the trail, would I prefer to have something a little smaller just in case of sights? Yeah, but there's a way to manipulate this so it's smaller. I love that tent. Version, I think that's how you pronounce it, version. Alpha Direct hoodie. Gets a lot of snags easily, but that's okay. All you need is some needle and thread. You can't even see where the holes are after it's threaded up. I love this. I sweat profusely, and this thing is great. Warm enough, but also lets air in. This is for my bald head when it gets cold. My battery bag. Sorry, my electronics bag. Another Hilltops pack dry bag. Nicor 20. These little cheap shock knockoffs from Kohl's. I also have these as well. Wire, charging cable as well. Thankfully, everything that I'm bringing is USB-C, so I don't have to worry about interchangeable stuff. Anchor. Put these things together, they're freaking heavy. What? This day and age, who doesn't love some technology? Gotta have our phones, man. Gotta have them. At least I do. My divvy bag. Camping gear. Shoelaces, just in case. Camping gear aid. Let's see. What we got in here? Super glue. One thing of super glue. Seam sealer. Some safety pins. Some needles, thread. That heavy duty thread. Let's see. And some tenacious tape. I was planning on getting a Sawyer squeeze. Realized, I don't want that one. But I am bringing this just in case anyone needs it out on trail. I'm gonna bring it. I like sharing things, and if I have it, I'd rather just, so I know I'm gonna be there too. Somebody's gonna need something, or I'm gonna need something that I don't have. Somebody might have it. Bring me an extra one of these just in case. Buckle for when my backpack doesn't break. Another buckle. Lighter with some Luco tape. A little pill bag here. I've got an assortment of things. Had the flu a few weeks ago, and I still have a light cough, so I did bring some Dayquil. I do have cough drops as well. Just in case I can't sleep and the Benadryl stops working, I brought some Trazodone. Yeah, probably let the people that are sleeping next to me have some of these as well, just in case I keep them up with the snoring, which I did bring some extra earplugs. Tums. Ibuprofen, obviously. Just in case there is a tick bite. Not sure how long it may have been on my body. I did bring some doxycycline. Yay. I know. Take that with precaution. I'm not going to be just taking them. My prescription. And brought some Benadryl. And God forbid, nausea, I do have some Zofran in here. And some Imodium. Hey, I would rather bring some of this stuff, just in case I feel like shit, than to not have it. Hygiene kit. I've got my toothpaste, floss, toothbrush. No, I did not cut it in half. It's one of those that goes inside of the other part. And cotton swabs, or Q-tips, sorry, and some earplugs. That's that. For my first aid items, I've got jock itch cream. I know my feet are going to get a rash because they do very easily when they're wet just for a little bit. I need to bring that. Bacitracin. I've got some KT tape here for any chafing or for muscles. This part, I broke my collarbone years ago. My backpack strap rubs against there. At least I'll have that KT tape just in case I need to keep it from chafing. This is my little first aid kit. It's first aid shit. You never know. You never know. I know. Ew, gross. I love that movie, Wild. She brings the whole box of condoms. I'm prepared, okay? My food bag. Rock bag. Apex Giant. It's just great. I've got a few, I'll probably lose them, which is why I have two of them, these little carabiners, or if one breaks. What do I have in here? A bunch of random hiker food, like everyone else has. Tuna fish, a bunch of chocolate, a bunch of random protein bars, nut bars. Let's just say I'm going to be pretty regular. There's a lot of nuts in here. Lots of fiber. And I'm not going to go hungry. I brought some tortillas. There's peanut butter in there. I'm good. Wide, regular tensor. I was going to go with the tall or the long, but realized I'm good with just the regular. Surprisingly, being 6'3", wide. Probably not going to be too many people out there with wide sleeping pads, and I need one. I'm sorry. I roll around way too much. I don't like my legs coming up across the side. I don't know why. Clothing bag. Not too many clothes. Darn tough socks. One for sleeping in, one extra. I thought these were cuddle duds for the longest time. No, they're spiders. And spider sleepwear. Everyone that has known me since I was in high school, growing up, I wore shorts every single day in the Rockies and even on freezing days. However, just in case, I am going to bring a pair of pants. Kettle Mountain, eBay, love them. Ex Officio underwear, probably like 90% of the other people. Hiking, I love those as well. Bringing another buff. I use this for a pillowcase. Sea to Summit dry bag, but inside is a Revelation enlightened equipment tender cream. I know I'm starting in April. Do I necessarily need a 10-degree cool? No. Do I get really cold at night? Um, Easily? Yes. So I'm gonna bring it. And yes, I'll get something cooler as I go along. Inside here as well is a Nino, whatever that pillow is, you know. All right, I think that is it. Oh, in the very bottom, oh, my forage jacket. Love this. I do have some more plastic bags down here, little baggies, just in case. I'm not bringing any hiking shoes, or hiking shoes, camping shoes. So, bringing these. Technically, they go on the outside of your shoes, but I'm going to put them on the inside. That way, I don't want to deal with the camping shoes. Well, little thing from home. My mom made this for me for my trip. And, you know, it was special. She did it with love. Successful is the person who has lived well, laughed often, and loved much, who leaves the world better than they found it, who never fails to look at the best in others or give the best of themselves. I must have wrote this quote years ago, and she ended up making this as a cross stitch. So thanks, Mom. And thanks to all my friends and family who have supported my journey in planning this. Anyway, stay tuned till next time. We'll see you later.